Hello everyone and welcome back to Ventures with Them. So today is so nice out. It's the first day of our real spring break. Of course, it's Monday. So, we have gotten back from our little trip to Branson. And so today I decided to just kind of get out, and I went walking this morning. It's one thing I'm trying to do is, now that the weather is getting better, is to actually, sorry about that, is to actually get out and start doing some walking and doing better health care for myself. I have been trying different things and nothing is really working wonderful for me, but um, I am starting back walking and I'm starting to do more than what I was back during the winter. So hopefully I'll get to feeling better here before too long. And I got out and actually cleaned out the carport and cleaned the yard and things like that. So I feel pretty good about what I've been doing today. The house needs help, but for today, for now anyway, while the sun is out, I am trying to focus on being outside and getting more sunshine, more vitamin D, that kind of a thing. So, yeah, so we're trying to come up with a few things to do for this week, and we kind of have plans for this weekend, so I'm really hoping that works out well and that we get to take you on another little trip. But anyway, we have a few ideas of things that we're going to do maybe during the week, but everything's just kind of been hectic. So we're trying to get everything else done first. So I really had some things I wanted to focus on during spring break, and it's mainly working on the house and things like that. So we are planning a small trip tomorrow to go and get new countertops and get backsplash for the kitchen and get things worked out to where they can finally come in and put the flooring down. We purchased the flooring a while back and we just haven't had the time really to do that because we're going to be here to move the furniture and things like that while we have the company come in and put the flooring down. So we're going to try to work with them to get it done quickly and as easily as possible. I just feel like, that would be the best way to go about it. So, so quick little tidbits of information. So the dispenser that we have in the bathroom is working wonderfully. Since we reinstalled it and used more of the adhesive strips and more of the liquid that came with it to put it up with, we have not had any issues. The camera light I ended up sending back because everything was so white. It didn't matter. I don't wear a lot of makeup hardly ever, but even applying makeup, I still looked super white, and that just didn't seem natural enough for me. I didn't want to have that. So I did send it back. I also sent back the microphone because the reason I had the mic was for wind purposes outside, and I need to be able to turn that around backwards to where the microphone is facing me when we are doing videos or whoever I'm videoing. And when I would do that, that would put the back of the mic to the wind, and you really couldn't hear the person talking over the wrestling sound, and that just wasn't what we needed it to do. So I did send it back also. I did send back the lights for under the cabinets, and I haven't taken time to find any more. I'm not sure that I'm going to be able to find what I think works the best without hardwiring that in. So I'm just going to wait on it for now. I mean, lighting in there is okay. It's not the best, but for now, I'm just not ready to move forward with finding something to go in that place. I have been working on shelves, and I have more photos ordered. You can almost see all of them up there. But anyway, I have more photos and stuff ordered. I have another set of those that are over on the other side of the television. And I have the frames that are going up above the television over there. And we are working on photos for that. So hopefully I will have more of those come in maybe next week. So hopefully this weekend we get some really good photos that I can add to those. It's kind of the thing is I want to get more for this year, and with everything that went on last year with the pandemic and this year so far with the pandemic, we just haven't been anywhere to take good family photos that are fun and creative. So hopefully this weekend that will happen. And our quick trip to Branson, we weren't able to take everyone with us. We just, between work and people trying to get finished with school, and we had another reason to be that direction, so that's really why we were there to begin with. So yeah, so we were, since everybody couldn't go to Branson and we had another reason to be in North Arkansas, that's why we really went there, and we knew everyone wasn't going to be able to go, and so we really didn't focus on that to be the family photos and new photos for us to have printed for this kind of thing. So tomorrow while we are out, I am planning on getting a few more frames. The white frame that I got is really too light for up here. This is such a pale gray that it really doesn't stand out. It really does just kind of blend in too much. So I'm going to take it back, and I'm going to get another one of the dark gray. I really like the one with the silver trim. Normally I don't do matching frames up there, but I've ended up, I think, with too many that are super dark, and then too many, that just aren't the right coloring. So I'm thinking I may have to get a few more that are, more of the darker gray tone without getting too many of the black tones, because they're just kind of starting to blend together over on the other side. And I like this side how this one is black, but it has the big rhinestones that go around it that make it stand out. And then this one is like a light blue color, almost, sky blue. This one over here is black, but it has just a white trim around it. And those work great because they have the white trim and it's not a huge, black frame. To where, as you can see up here, like this one is dark brown and that one is like dark brown with a little bit of like goldish bronze. And then this one over here is brown. They just kind of all start blending together. This one is royal blue, and then this one over here is it's kind of a turquoisey color, but it's just kind of hard to see right there. But those two on the end really stand out to where the other ones just kind of really start blending together. So that's one of the things I'm going to work on, is trying to change it up to where I have light and dark and bright all together to where it looks a lot better. So that's one thing that I'm working on during spring break. And yeah, and I want to show you some merch. So just one second. Okay, so I wanted to show you a few things. So while we were in Branson, I didn't really get much because we just didn't get out and go do much. I mean, we honestly did not stop when we got to Branson. We left the hotel and walked down to play mini golf. They had a little gift shop there. And I say little, it wasn't really little, but it just really didn't have a lot of the stuff that we were really looking for. So I did get a few things while we were there. The kids got a sweatshirt and a little zip up jacket, but I got just a magnet. I collect magnets, as I've said before. Try to get that to focus here. This one was $2.99. It's wood, and it's just carved wood, so it has that carved in it. I'm just gonna try to see if you can get that to kind of show that it's carved in there. I really got it because I really wanted to get a magnet souvenir. That's one of the things that I just always collect. And I did end up getting a graphic. I got the pink Branson, Missouri graphic, and then the established in 1912 is written in a navy blue, and this one is just like a rosy pink color. I got it. The magnet was $2.99 and the shirt was $8.99 or $9.99. So the prices there are really good depending on what you're looking for. They did have some coffee mugs, and now I'm really wishing I had gotten one of them. There was one that was absolutely beautiful, and it was blue and white, and it was kind of just kind of like a swirly look type, pottery. It had like royal blue and white, like swirled together. And then on the front, it had Branson written in like a cursive style, and it had a music note on it. And I didn't get it because I had intended to go to Starbucks and get the Missouri Starbucks mug, and we didn't make it to Starbucks. And so now I'm kind of wishing, I'd have gotten the other one, but, I didn't want to buy two. I just thought I'd get one, and then that was that. And then as I showed before in the other video, we went to the Starbucks in Arkansas and got the Been There series mug, and it was $12.95, and we got the Arkansas one, and this is it. So this is really all that I got on the trip, which normally we get more, but it just didn't happen. We really wanted to go to the outlet mall, and we did not go to the outlet mall even, and it was just basically across that little highway there from where we were staying, but it was so bad. We've been to New York, we've been to Orlando, we have been, in some crazy busy situations before, but I have never in my life been in that kind of traffic issue, and I was getting some extreme anxiety from being in the car, just sitting there that long. I mean, it wasn't good. And so, we got out, we walked, and we just didn't go very many places, because by the time we got there and got to our hotel, first of all, it was late because we stayed in traffic so long, and things just, started out so late. And then we just decided to leave early Sunday, and even trying to leave early on Sunday, it really, the traffic was just that bad. It was hard to get out of the hotel and get into the line of traffic. It was hard to go from the line of traffic to eat, and then it was hard to get back into the line of traffic after we got food, and then trying to get out of that, highway there, their main highway. I think it's Country 76 Boulevard maybe, and it's just Highway 76. It was just that bad, and I couldn't get out of there fast enough. It really was causing extreme anxiety for me, sitting in the car like that and being bumper to bumper that bad. And like I said, I've been in New York. We've been to Orlando several times, it was just not good. So anyway, we will not go back to Branson for spring break again. But one other thing I want to show you is I got in some of the Ventures with M merch. So I got my logo together, and I finally got a few things designed, and I have several others that I'm getting done. So, but this is the first one is the logo. So this is the royal blue shirt, and this is the Ventures with M logo, and it is wrinkled, and I'm sorry, but you can see the tag still on it, that they, just came in. But this is the new logo that we have. and I am loving it. I think it's really great for, guy, girl, whatever, to be able to wear, and so I'm excited about that one. And this is another one that we got that it's kind of light and it's a little bit harder to see. We won't use this color on this light of a shirt from now on, but it's the same logo. It's just not dark enough. So from now on the light shirts, the logo will be kind of a graphite, deep dark gray color. And then on the darker shirts and brighter shirts, it will be the silvery tone. So yeah, I I am loving these so far. We have several others coming that I'm super excited about, and they're so bright and they're so, just creative. Some of it is just, it just comes from the different videos. So make sure you check out each and every one of the videos so far. We haven't put up too many yet that, it would take forever to watch, but we are doing one a day. And so if you go back in, you can see like where some of the new merch that the stuff is coming from. But yeah, I'm super excited about the new ones that will be coming in hopefully next week. So anyway, yeah. And then one other thing I wanted to say before I get off here for today is that, so while we were traveling, I edited the video. I believe it was Sunday's video or Saturday's. It was Saturday's video. So I edited it after we got settled into the hotel that night, and the Wi-Fi there was working, but apparently not as good as I needed it to. And so I got the video edited after, and it took a while to do it. But when I got ready to go to bed, I was loading it or uploading it, and I really thought it would go ahead and upload. I turned it on, set it to upload. It had gotten about halfway there when I had to go to sleep because we were getting up early the next morning, and I got up early the next morning and noticed that it never finished. It stayed right where it was when I laid it down, and I just couldn't believe it because I've been doing so good about, making sure I have a video up every day, and I just couldn't get over it. So I had to turn it off, turn it back on, and re-upload it again. And so it was there, but when it should have been up on Saturday, it didn't get up until Sunday morning. So that has put us a day behind on videos. I was going to go ahead and post 2 yesterday because of that one going up early that morning, or that morning whenever I noticed it was still hadn't finished. But I just didn't, and so we do have one day that we are skipped, but it's not because we didn't have video, and it's not because we didn't try. It was just something that just happened, and I won't do that anymore. I will make sure that the videos go up before I go to bed. So there you go. So anyway, that is why that happened. But anyway, okay, so I am fixing to get back outside and do a little more cleaning, and then come inside and do some more deep cleaning. Maybe it's just me, but I feel like spring break is like the beginning of the real true spring cleaning. I feel like this is the time, even though I work during this time, I am really going to be off today, and I will be off, tomorrow, and to where I can do this work, because if not, I don't think I will get it done, and I really, really, really want to have this cleaning done. So it is what it is, and we just have to do what we have to do to make it work. Yeah, so I hope you have a wonderful day.